Hey all, I just got a call from a dear friend and they had a frustration that they were voicing, and it's something I've heard before, so I thought I'd do a quick video. The frustration was, I've been using nonviolent communication to communicate my needs and my feelings, and I just don't feel acknowledged by the human on the other end. And this is something that I remember being very, very common, especially in the beginning with nonviolent communication. And I found that there are really two big causes, or at least for me, there were two big causes. The first was that my needs were deeper than acknowledgement. And what I thought I needed was acknowledgement, but there was really an underlying need to be seen or need to be heard, or even need for shared reality. And those had a different flavor to them. And so that even though the human on the other end was repeating back what they heard, because I didn't feel understood, or even sometimes the need for acceptance, if I didn't feel seen or heard or accepted, their acknowledgement was shallow. And so it wasn't shallow. It just didn't land the way that I needed it to, because there was really an underlying need. And so the first piece with nonviolent communication, one of the most exquisite elements to it for me, is that to the extent that I'm able to explore my inner landscape and increase my awareness of what my needs are and speak to them, I'm able to largely disconnect from the story I have around them, disconnect from the judgment, and be present with that emotion and ask for what I need very, very clearly. And there are some skills to acknowledgement. I mean, I can't recommend highly enough. There's a book, Michael Sorensen wrote this book that's absolutely amazing. So if you really want to get fantastic at acknowledging other humans, I can't recommend it enough. The more skilled I got at communicating my needs and feelings and acknowledging others, I noticed very, very quickly the humans who were around me and in my circle began to pick up very similar language patterns and awareness and acknowledgement, and really helped me feel safe and seen and heard and comfortable communicating my needs and feelings. So when possible, for me, it just really helps to get quiet. I use a exercise called Grok that's absolutely incredible. I'll put a link in the comments. But it's a deck that helps me go through my needs and feelings, and often there are some underlying pieces that I'm unaware of when I feel unsettled or I have a conversation and it doesn't feel resolved. It's because there are pieces that I'm not yet aware of. So slowing down, increasing my awareness of my process and what stories I have around that, and then learning to speak to those in a way that is non-judgmental and unattached, that I can be transparent with what's going on for me and understand that it's my story and it's really not their job to meet those needs, although I certainly hope in co-creative relationships that we can be excited about connecting with each other and seeing each other deeply. But ultimately, this is my process, and the more I can be sensitive and aware to it, the better I will feel. So hope that helps. Love you, love you.